This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
World Bank highlights need for natural resources value. PNG Nurses Association signs digital partnership. And SEPA completes regulatory processes. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. World Bank has released a public finance review on Papua New Guinea, highlighting the need to unlock more value from the natural resources.
During the announcement of public finance review by the World Bank today, Director for World Bank Division in PNG, Solomon Islands and Vanuatu, Han Freitas, said Papua New Guinea has the potential to build a strong, job-rich economy, but to deliver on this potential, it must unlock more value from its resources. This means ramping up investment in the health, education and skills of its people.
Creating more transparency in the extractive sector. For example, if SOEs would publish their audited accounts, which happens in many countries. By doing that, you will see, and what we've seen in other countries, that actually will lead to more accountability in the sector, and in the end, it will also make sure that the government has its fair share of the resources from the sector. Yeah? There are more potentials to gain revenues. Yeah? A large part of the economy is informal. An informal part of the economy does not contribute to the system.
Papua New Guinea has set ambitious national targets, including creating 1 million jobs, growing the economy to 200 billion kina by 2030, and achieving a balanced budget by 2027. But meeting these goals will depend on stronger fiscal systems that translate this resource wealth into results. Mr. Freitas said the review identifies 3 priorities to help Papua New Guinea unlock stronger growth and job creation.
And see that for a country of the characteristics like PNG, the spending on health and education is below what it should be or what other countries do. So it just needs to be a higher volume of budget allocation in principle to those. And that's important because the young people of today, and PNG has a growing young population, we want them to be healthy, well educated when they become adults.
World Bank's senior country economist Rashika Singh also shared similar sentiments.
And our findings show that PNG's future development ambitions require revenues that are stable, strong, and more reliable. The report shows a very clear picture. So, just as Han mentioned, underperformance of revenues linked to poor transparency and accountability affects the way revenues, particularly resource revenues, flows to the government budget.
According to the review, addressing these issues will require an increase in annual spending of approximately 4.5% of GDP to support smarter education programs, expanded primary health care, and the development of national social safety net. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape has reaffirmed that Papua New Guinea's economy is growing strongly, supported by clear national data showing a significant rise in government revenue over the past 7 years, while making it clear that the government will not enter into resource agreements that short-change the nation.
In a recent media statement, Prime Minister James Marape said the latest verified figures reveals a double of tax revenue since 2018. He stated that in 2018, Papua New Guinea collected a total tax revenue of 9.7 billion kina. Out of this, mining and petroleum taxes contributed 775 million kina. By 2025, total tax revenue has increased to over 17 billion kina, while mining and petroleum tax alone has increased to 4.137 billion kina. He said this indicates that the country's economy is growing and revenue base is expanding. Prime Minister Marape highlighted that total government revenue, including grants and other income streams, has also expanded substantially. He emphasized that in 2018, Total budget revenues stood at around 14 billion kina. By 2025, this has grown to approximately 25 billion kina, indicating that national economy is not in decline but is growing stronger. PM Marape has assured the nation that the government will continue to grow the economy, expand revenue and invest in education, health, infrastructure and law and order. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The PNG Nurses Association has signed a major partnership with Paradise Private Hospital, allowing thousands of members to access improved digital medical services and healthcare support.
PNG Nurses Association has signed a MOU with the Paradise Private Hospital to work in partnership and access digital medical services.
What you can expect and your members can expect from Paradise Private Hospital.
More than 4,000 members are expected to benefit with their families from the new arrangement, improving access to quality healthcare services. Chairman of the Paradise Private Hospital, Dr. Robin Sios, says this marks a new beginning for medical treatment and care.
That is not what we want. We aspire to actually try to give the best to our Papua New Guinean folks. Okay? So we are just a small sort of a private organization. And you're a big nursing association, okay? You cover the whole country. You actually represent the whole country here. And I believe, we can work together to be able to actually see how we can make some bit of difference to the health services that our ordinary Papua New Guinean folks come to seek to get the service from any health institution in the country.
He says despite PNG reaching 50 years of independence, many issues still affect citizens and service delivery.
Papua New Guinea 50 years finished now, yeah. But there is nothing much we can show for that 50 years that we have actually been an independent nation.
Chairman says it took 5 years to establish the digital system now in place.
We see there, it came very, very clear to me that the way forward for us is to digitalize the system. Already put in place the hospital management system that's in place. It's built on a foundation that it's sustainable. It can sustain itself. It's just not a software only, it's infrastructure that is already.
President of the PNG Nurses Association, Frederick Kabai, welcomed the initiative.
All our members are working in the public sector, but when it comes to insurance, we are insured. Therefore, we are partnering with the private healthcare services so that nurses can receive the quality patient care. Most of the hospitals in the country are run down. And I would like to see my nurses getting the service from, a good health services.
Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, PNG Nurses Association leaders and Paradise Private Hospital officials have highlighted key benefits of their partnership, focusing on support, affordability, and improved healthcare services for nurses.
President of the PNG Nurses Association, Frederick Kabai, says they are the voice of all nurses across the country.
If you go down now to public hospital, you'll be in a queue for a very long time. And I want my nurses to be attended to in a timely manner and treated quickly and sent back. And under the insurance cover, that applies. And when it comes, it's a paid services that we are trying to seek. Our money is already sitting there, so we just want to go get the best quality care and go back.
Director of Finance for the Paradise Private Hospital, Mrs. Janet Sios, says they are pleased to support nurses to reduce costs.
10% off from all our costs. I look forward to working with your team. We will set up the pathway to communicate about your members, and we will be here to serve. Thank you very much for being.
Director of Medical Services for the Paradise Private Hospital, Dr. Erika Opu, also shared insights into the hospital services.
Our primary care services include outpatient, which is a 24-hour outpatient services. We have daycare services for the short stays and day surgical procedures. Our emergency unit is 24 hours. We have a maternity wing, which is 24 hours, and it has a 10 birthing bed capacity. And then antenatal services as well.
She says the facilities continues to improve its services to meet patient needs. Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
2 evictions are expected to be carried out on residents at Tete Settlement in Mosby Northwest Electorate and residents of Erima Wildlife Area in Mosby Northeast.
Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police Benjamin Turi explained the eviction at Tete Settlement targets the front area around the field, while Erima Wildlife, specifically those living on the ridge overlooking the golf course. Mr. Turi said the eviction orders from 2018 and 2019 still stand because of the settlers lost the matter in court. He clarified that those settlers represented at the court on this land case lost the court battle, and so police are urging residents to vacate this land portion immediately before the evictions. Turi urges all city residents to acquire proper land titles for the land they occupy so that they do not end up being evicted in the future. He added police will act on orders of the court and citizens are encouraged to know the status of the land they reside on to avoid future issues. Ben Sanwema, National EMTV News.
Farmers in the rural communities of Mount Hagen, Western Highlands Province, are facing increasing challenges in selling their sweet potatoes in urban markets in Mount Hagen, Ley and Port Moresby, noting that high transport fees and limited market access continue to erode their profits.
Islands farmers, particularly in all 4 districts of Western Highlands Province, have raised concerns about the struggle they face with market access and transport costs when moving their supplies from rural communities to towns and cities. In a recent interview with several farmers in Mount Hagen, Andrew Curry from Tambul Nebile district, who supplies sweet potatoes to Mount Hagen, Ley and Port Moresby, expressed his frustration over the high cost of transporting produce out of the islands.
Blasa siliminjelo bus mi blasa karimol disla evi mi blasa kare come out em course blong disla distance or place mi se silip na come out long and come on tablo disla highway mi blasa pem 10 kilo lo one block ko bet 10 kina na mi blasa stop la highway na gola town em mi blasa pem 6 kina em one block ko bet mi blasa pem na inched long market em all be carry some also chachim mi bla 4 kina em also chachim also na mi blasa pem all disla kam na mi blasa kisim lik long out long all disla back.
Mr. Curry explained that transporting 200 to 300 bags of sweet potatoes from Mount Hagen to Ley requires high expenses, while shipments to Port Moresby involve container freight that many farmers cannot afford. He called on relevant authorities in the province to establish new markets or secure contract with external buyers, as most farmers rely on informal markets where competition is high and prices are unstable.
Like him also, akin one blong market asolem stop, dislem market blong pineapple, okay, all kita fruits, na market blong banana, all display me stop, but me blong like him one block cargo market yet stop be good bla. One block cargo market, yet stop good bla. Me blong say struggle, me man blong karim cargo golo mospi come back, but cost blong all this something me say go longen. Se winning mean se go hand up straight.
Meanwhile, Asaya Popna from Hagen Central also said his experiences, noting that authorities should create market opportunities to help farmers sell their produce.
So all panim sampla good la market or one long overseas number to. This la kind all come sim direct lo miplo lo iena. You planning kako, you planning also something, but miplo come straight lo Aus place mibla na pamila sim. Olto kosem pamila mas lo waktu. Mibla sa trying best lo mibla lo karimol kaike ko out ete. Mibla sa planim na.
Mr. Popna adds each district development authority, with support from the provincial government, to upgrade road links to rural communities throughout the province to ease the burden on local farmers. A mother from Palga village in Tambul Nebilia expressed her concerns in a vernacular, stating that these challenges have left them trapped in poverty despite producing surplus food. Farmers are calling on the national, provincial and district authorities to seriously address these issues, as Western Islands is the only province that consistently supplies large quantities of garden produce to other provinces, especially Ley and Port Moresby. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja na? Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 Kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 Kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Hoy, semakin bapa si Arya.
Auntie, bangka goksim.
David Loran.
You think you passed it?
Sparks.
It's in me.
Ready for the world, so is your Visa Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Visa Visa card.
Foreign policy, it helps guide how a country plays abroad.
Tonight on In Focus, we are joined by PNG International Relations expert and author Lahui Akor. We also speak to Minister for Foreign Affairs Justin Chechenko about the recently launched Foreign Policy White Paper.
This policy is a strategic partnership.
That's on tonight.
You're watching National EMTV News. Conservation and Environment Protection Authority has completed all regulatory processes for the Papua LNG projects. This was revealed by the Managing Director of SEPA, Jude Tukulia. The managing director said SEPA had delivered environmental permits to Papua LNG projects in December last year.
We don't have any work to do on the Papua LNG now, and we will only receive the environment management plans and other information that we require. But on our side, on the permitting process, we have issued the environment permit level 3 to the developers. Upstream is Total Energy, downstream is ExxonMobil.
Meanwhile, Mr. Tukulia said the Pogera Gold Mine, under National Executive Council decision, will undergo a major audit.
And first quarter of the budget was given, and we have conducted 3 consultation meetings with our stakeholders, with Pogra Mine, River and Commodities from Pogra, and other stakeholders, and collected their views on how we can strategize on to develop the terms of references. So we have concluded that one, and now we are looking into actually taking our technical team up to Cuba to conduct the audit. We will put that one in the media, the program of that one by end of this month, and next month full swing auditing program.
The Melanesian Institute has trained both male and female advocates and strengthened the capacities of community-based organizations to address sorcery accusation-related violence through a community curriculum and school workbook in the Highlands region and Medang province.
According to Melanesian Institute, in almost all reported cases, women and girls, together with children, are the most impacted groups in the islands. The Institute has initiated training in 4 islands provinces and Medang, aimed at equipping people from different fields to serve as trainers, who will then train other groups in communities to accelerate advocacy against sorcery accusation-related violence. It has also piloted the Peter and Grace Make a Difference school book and the community curriculum to strengthen advocacy and awareness of staff in schools and communities. The pilot program is a collaborative effort between Divinewood University, UNFPA, and the Melanesian Institute. Pastor Joseph Caux of the Foursquare Church elaborated on the school curriculum book.
Community curriculum, a good play through law, mipla can reach out through law, all churches blomipla, na all community blomipla, all hotspots blomipla, na emi combining mipla over the churches come inside lo one club lo mipla can walk boom one time.
Max Kasiamol also spoke on the importance of the book.
The book, yeah, me yet lo personally, me looking also the book is very helpful. Me looking and talk about lo one important point when touching inside lo the book and talk about long culture, two culture, one culture and God.
The Peter and Grace Make a Difference school book will be implemented in term 2 of the academic year at 7 selected primary church agency schools in Eastern Islands, Chimbu, Jiwaka, and Anga province. The program is fully supported by the National Department of Education Curriculum Development Division. Different churches standing in solidarity to address staff include the SDA Eastern Islands, Simbu Mission, ELCPNG, Good News Lutheran Church, Foursquare, Nazarene, EBC, and the Catholic Church. Provincial coordinators trained at the Melanesian Institute in Goroka will now begin the implementation process and sign MOUs with the Institute. UNFPA lead consultant Mr. Anton Lutz explained that the MOU will establish a working relationship between the Melanesian Institute, churches, and partners. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
National Capital District residents are urged to take note of a major public health message. Tuberculosis is airborne, ahead of World Tuberculosis Day, which will be observed tomorrow, the 24th of March at Sir Hubert Murray Stadium in Port Moresby.
As the world observes Tuberculosis Day tomorrow on the 24th of March 2026, Business for Health Papua New Guinea will stage a large-scale installation to raise awareness about the spread of TB at Konadobu in Port Moresby. The general public is advised to participate in the event. Papua New Guinea continues to record some of the highest TB rates in the world. Project Director Dr. Han Clark says the installation is meant to make the invisible threat of TB visible to the public. She warns that a persistent cough could be a sign of the disease, and early testing is critical to take preventive measures. Business for Health Workplace TB Coordinator Teresa Koratsi says the campaign is also focused on correcting misinformation. She says TB does not spread through touch or said items, but through the air, meaning anyone nearby can be at risk. Information booths will be set up with the support from SP Brewery and Bank South Pacific and other partners at Sir Hubert Murray Stadium to ensure public access to health experts and educational materials. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Puma Energy staff in Leh came together yesterday during one of their community services rounds where they cleaned up the perimeters of Engau Memorial General Hospital in Leh.
Spaybank Terminal Manager at Puma Energy, William Bond, said they do this quarterly every year to support activities like cleanup, hospital donations and others. Bond said the cleanup was the first for this year and they have a few more community service activities to be done in the remaining quarters of this year.
Visiting the hospital again, maybe towards the end of the year or before the end of the year.
Bond said they had started last year in cleaning up Engau Hospital and donating food.
Do it on this Sunday. I'd just like to thank on behalf of Puma Energy in supporting this community service and this activity.
He said apart from this, they are also looking at cleaning up the shorelines of Leh, especially plastic waste.
You are leading the way in arranging this in collaboration with our team in Port Moresby.
He said their priority for this year is to continue visiting the hospitals.
Visiting the hospital again, maybe towards the end of the year or before the end of the year.
Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
The Australian Defence Force is supporting 8 PNGDF members who have qualified as driving instructors for the new armoured land cruisers to conduct training.
The Armoured Driver Training is currently being held at the Murray Barracks and Goldie River Training Depot with the focus to assist PNGDF personnel operate armored vehicles, boosting Papua New Guinea Defence Forces' protected mobility capability. Corporal Maria Andaku, an instructor on the course, said they have been training Papua New Guinea Defence Force personnel to operate armored vehicles through technical skills, maintenance and how to manage the vehicles for use in PNGDF exercises and operations. Corporal Petra Kimbis, a participant in the driver training course, who has served 14 years in the PNGDF, said sitting behind this armored vehicle is a challenge and she finds it interesting and enjoys learning about it. The training has also provided a platform for women in the respective defense forces to rise as leaders and learners as both nations continue to strengthen their relationship. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Over the weekend, the Metropolitan Command and the Anwar Bada Community Wardens kick-started night patrols in Anwar Bada village to strengthen police visibility.
National Capital District Metropolitan Superintendent Warwick Simatab was impressed to see this initiative jointly carried out. Police officers based at Vision City were engaged in this foot patrol, which gave them the opportunity to speak directly with the residents and assess their community concerns. This approach taken to make awareness on law and order and establish police presence in the community. Metsub Simatab said this is the true way of community policing and called villagers to support this initiative. Police officers from Motukoita and National Capital District are also heads to show presence in the village and help assist the community wardens. Maya Loya, who is the leader of the wardens at Anwar Bada, has worked hard to connect residents and law enforcement. She stated it is important that both police and the community rally together in this initiative. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at 0.2318 US dollars in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying 0.2243 US dollars, 0.3166 Australian dollars, 0.1861 euro, and 35.49 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skel Rice School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Skel Rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win! Terms and conditions apply. Skel Rice, and by you like it.
Years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's One Talk Wallet. PSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National EMTV News. Now moving to overseas news. A tense standoff is occurring between Washington and Tehran after the U.S. president gave Iran a 48-hour ultimatum to unblock the Strait of Hormuz.
Traffic through the narrow shipping route has been at a near standstill for 3 weeks since the war began. And the Iranian Revolutionary Guard is now threatening to completely shut off the route if the US follows through on Trump's threat to attack Iran's power plants.
The terrorist president of the United States, continuing his aggressive behavior and efforts to destabilize global security, has threatened that if Iran does not reopen the Strait of Hormuz, he will target our power plants. We have stated repeatedly, the Strait of Hormuz is only closed to the enemy and harmful traffic. It has not yet been fully closed. Power plants in regional countries that host US bases will be considered legitimate targets. Everything is prepared for a major struggle aimed at the complete destruction of all US economic interests in West Asia.
Now that follows a weekend of heavy fire between Iran and Israel in the US. Iran's reported death toll has now passed 1,500. Its Natanz nuclear enrichment site was also targeted, but Israel has denied responsibility.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
In response, Iran struck the southern Israeli cities of Arad and Dimona, which is close to a nuclear facility believed to house the country's nuclear weapons program. More than 180 people were injured in those strikes after Israel failed to intercept multiple ballistic missiles.
If anyone needed an explanation of why Iran is the enemy of civilization and the enemy and the danger to the entire world, you got it in the last 48 hours.
In Lebanon, the Israeli military has destroyed a main bridge linking Lebanon south to the rest of the country. Israel says it will destroy all bridges and homes in the area in a similar fashion to its operations in Gaza.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and I have ordered the IDF to immediately destroy all bridges over the Litani River that are used for terrorist activity in order to prevent the passage of Hezbollah terrorists and weapons south. And in addition to this, to accelerate the destruction of Lebanese homes in the contact villages in order to thwart threats to Israeli communities in accordance with the Beit Hanun and Rafah models in Gaza.
And in the occupied West Bank, Israeli settlers have rampaged through Palestinian villages, setting fire to homes and properties. Several people were assaulted, but no arrests have been reported.
Cuba suffered another nationwide power cut as the highlands infrastructure struggles to deal with a fuel blockade imposed by the U.S.
For the second time in a week, Cuba has been plunged into complete darkness from end to end of the island. Amid Washington's near-total fuel blockade, not a single oil shipment has arrived in 3 months, exacerbating the island's worst fuel crisis since the Cold War. It's left families unable to cook, children unable to study, no communications, and almost no petrol for cars or generators. Ordinary Cubans are being worn down little by little. It's beyond bad, says Rafael Suarez. It's a political, economic and social crisis, but this has been decades in the making through bad policies. It's another headache, adds Idalia Mataran. Neither the old or the young are working. Everything's on hold or coming to an end.
The main question at this stage is how long can this situation go on? Cubans are coping and holding on as best they can in the face of the increasingly harsh effects of Washington's oil blockade, but their patience is wearing thin.
In the town of Moron in central Cuba, tempers have already flared. 10 days ago, protesters set fire to the Communist Party headquarters following 26 hours without power. Several demonstrators were arrested.
You know, all my life,
President Trump certainly seems to believe he could end decades of communist rule in Cuba.
I do believe I'll be having the honor of
Taking Cuba, that'd be good. That's a big honor.
Taking Cuba.
Taking Cuba in some form, yeah.
Changes off the table?
Washington and Havana are now holding talks, but the Cuban government insists that issue isn't up for discussion.
In conversation with the United States and in dialogue with the United States, the nature of the Cuban government, the structure of the Cuban government, and the members of the Cuban government are not part of the negotiation.
Before the lights went out, a left-wing coalition arrived in Cuba, among them the leader of your party, Jeremy Corbyn, and the Northern Irish rap group Kneecap, who performed in a free concert. They brought aid donations, including solar panels and expressions of solidarity. But what Cuba most needs now is crude oil, the one thing the Trump administration is adamant it cannot have.
Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited two southern Israeli towns struck by Iranian missiles. At least 180 people were injured in the attacks, which occurred near a nuclear facility.
Well, this is where the missile hit in a heavily populated area of Dimona, smashing its way through the air defences here. You can see this apartment complex was in the blast zone. It's been severely damaged, large parts of it blown out. This was once a kindergarten, and we're told that this is the bomb shelter over here, which appears to be one of the very few things that remains intact. The Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, has just toured this site. Aside from being a political stronghold for him, this area is heavily defended because of Israel's nearby nuclear facility. So the successful strike here came as a big surprise. The Prime Minister coming here, he's sending a message to residents that it's safe, that the state of Israel is in control of this war with Iran and that it's winning. He confirmed to the ABC that the nuclear reactor is safe.
Is the Dimona reactor safe?
Yes.
That is why Tehran is targeting this area. It is the heart of Israel's nuclear weapons program. It's in retaliation to an attack on its Natanz nuclear facility, which was one of three sites that the US bombed in June, which Donald Trump described as totally obliterating Iran's nuclear program. But with bombing campaigns still underway on sites there, questions remain over whether or not it is entirely wiped out Iran's capabilities.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes, everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 Kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 Kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of good pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hoy, semakin bapak seharian.
Anti, bangka goksim. David Loran. Anything you passed it. Spots. It's in me.
Hey there, I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Skel Sports.
Welcome to Skel Sports. The SP-PNG Hunters returned to form with a strong away win defeating Western Clydesdale in round 3 of the Host Plus Cup action. The SP-PNG Hunters are back on track after a commanding 38-14 win over Western Clydesdale in Toowoomba yesterday. Low Rugby Touch Association matches were disrupted by heavy rain, forcing officials to cancel games despite strong interest and readiness from teams.
Low Rugby Touch Association President Alwin Pokaran says matches began yesterday despite light rain as players and teams were eager to take the field. He says the first game was successfully completed under the heavy rain, showing the determination and commitment from participating teams. However, conditions worsened as rain continued throughout the afternoon, affecting the playing field. Teams scheduled for the second game were ready and prepared to take the field, but a decision was made to cancel the remaining matches. President says the safety of players and officials was the main priority in calling off the games. He adds that while the turnout and enthusiasm was encouraging, weather conditions made it difficult to continue. Organizers are now looking to rescheduling the affected matches at a later date. Despite the disruptions, the association remains confident that the competition will continue successful in the coming weekends. Joel Mipari, Skel Sports.
Skel Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Skel Sports.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSB's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSB's One Talk Wallet. PSB's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
Sport is one thing that can give kids direction and keep us out of troubles.
Sport is more than just a game. It's passion, it's pride, it's community. Every week we bring you highlights, the heat and the heart of the game.
Very special representing our country.
Big plays, big personalities and big moments. If it's making headlines and it's making history, it's on Sports Scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Truka Sports. The Boroko Motors Isuzu T20 Smash continues despite weather disruptions, with organizers adjusting fixtures to keep the competition on track.
Scheduled matches for the Boroko Motors Isuzu T20 Smash have gone ahead, with round 1 men's matches played across day 1 and 2. Games 1 and 2 were completed as planned, keeping the competition on schedule in the opening rounds. However, today's women's opening matches were disrupted by rain, forcing officials to cancel fixtures set for today. Organizers confirmed that the women's matches will be played on Friday, while yesterday's affected matches have been moved to Wednesday. Despite interruptions, the tournament will continue under close monitoring of weather conditions. Officials say all remaining scheduled matches will proceed, with any further disruptions to be rescheduled accordingly. The Boroko Motors Isuzu T20 Smash remain on track as teams prepare to return on action in the coming days. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The Port Moresby Women's Basketball League has officially tipped off yesterday, attracting young talents despite weather challenges at Taroma Aquatic Centre courts.
The Port Moresby Women's Basketball League has officially tipped off at the Taroma Aquatic Centre courts, attracting young talents and strong participation. Young players stand up to showcase their skills, marking an exciting start to the junior basketball competition under the league. Games coordinator Sliv Mohu says the turnout was slightly affected by rain, which disrupted some scheduled matches during the opening. Despite this, he says the level of interest remains encouraging, with teams committed to taking part. Mohu adds that the organizers are looking forward to improved weather conditions in the coming rounds. He says they are hopeful to see more participation next weekend as the competition continues to build momentum. The league aims to develop young basketball talents and provide a platform for players to grow and compete. Officials remain confident that more teams will join as the season progresses. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Rice, maganda pa si Arya.
Auntie, bangka koksim. Love it, Lorana. Need you pass that. Spots, it's in me.
Foreign policy, it helps guide how a country plays abroad.
Tonight on In Focus, we are joined by PNG International Relations expert and author Lahui Akor. We also speak to Minister for Foreign Affairs Justin Chechenko about the recently launched Foreign Policy White Paper.
This policy is a strategic partnership.
That's on tonight.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, cloudy at times with some rain showers. Darrow, partly cloudy with few showers. Karema, partly cloudy periods with few showers at times. Alasau, cloudy at times with rain showers. And Popondetta, cloudy periods with some showers. In the Momasa region, Lay City, partly cloudy with few showers. Medeng, partly cloudy with few showers. Wewak, partly cloudy with few showers tonight. And Vanimo, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, cloudy at times with few rain showers. Kavieng, cloudy at times with few rain showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy at times with showers and possible thunderstorms. Kimbe, cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorms. And Buka, cloudy at times with some rain showers. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa, partly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Mendi, Tsari and Wabeg, cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Monday, the 23rd of March 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.